Hello and welcome to my EAFC 26 match simulation or matches simulation of the Women's FA Cup semi-finals that will be taking place today. And as a little bonus, I'm also going to simulate a final between whoever wins. Yeah, the first match, as it's going to be the first one chronologically in real life today, is Liverpool versus Brighton and Hove Albion. And we're going to find out who EAFC thinks will advance to the final. And then, like I say, we will simulate the final before we know whether it's right or not. Just a point of curiosity. I see no point in doing both the semi-finals and then not also simulating a final. So, the crowd are in the stadium and vocal, as you can hear. And there's the Liverpool team with the faceless goalkeeper. Interesting. Any names on there I know? Oh, well, that was quite quick. I'm not sure I immediately recognise any names there. Most of my football knowledge is, especially women's football, but honestly recent football knowledge on either side is just from the recent international tournaments, like the last two I think I watched, and like they're both a while ago, and my memory's not the best. So yeah, I'm not recognising. Oh, Kirby, I think I recognise Kirby, Fran Kirby. I recognise her, right? Is she a name I should recognise? Let me know in the comments who you feel I should recognise with my limited knowledge of football generally. But yeah, there's the Brighton team getting their picture taken. I don't think this match should be at Anfield. I think is it probably at Wembley or something? Oh no, there's two semi-finals on the same day. Oh, they are at neutral. Oh no. Liverpool Brighton is at St Helens Stadium, but Chelsea Manchester City is at Stamford Bridge. So I'm guessing St Helens Stadium is probably the home stadium for specifically Liverpool's women's team. They don't play at Anfield, maybe? Or did Chelsea just get really lucky and the semi-final happens to be at Stamford Bridge? Again, let me know in the comments. I'd love to learn. Why has it got a blip above? Okay, sorry about that. I literally did set it up with me on either side, and it just put me on a team anyway. So, Liverpool kick off, attacking left to right. And, oh, look at this. A quick 1-2 there. They're playing in Brighton's, just on the edge of Brighton's defensive third. Not really pushing the issue too dramatically in terms of trying to break through just yet. Keeping possession, making Brighton work, and they attempt to cross, and it's immediately out for a throw-in, which Holland will take, having just earned it. Throws it in, but intercepted, and now Brighton with a bit of chance to play, and also to try and counter-attack. Look at all the blue shirts. Sprinting forwards, but Kirby kind of on her own a little bit, but other people have caught up now. Oh, I thought she was going to take a shot then. And down the left wing, can they get a cross in? Pulls back. Oh, this is great play. Maybe a bit guilty of trying to walk it into the net there. But Liverpool come away with the ball. Advantage Liverpool, and what an advantage. Holland. Great save. Honestly, Holland should probably have converted that opportunity, I'm not going to lie. Let's have another look at it. Look at this. Anywhere except straight at the keeper, and that was probably a goal. I think that was a mistake, honestly, by Holland. I mean, they've earned a corner, so the pressure is not off Brighton yet. But I think Holland would feel like she should score that way more times than she doesn't. Shot to Holland. Back to Woodham, who took the corner. Into the penalty area, basically unopposed. Oh, poor finishing again, I would say there. And easy enough to clutch out the air for the keeper now. Can Brighton build something up? High press by Liverpool here. But Brighton dealing with it nicely so far. And managing to work their way through... Well, through the first line of Liverpool defence, I would say. But now they're back in their own defensive third. They're not doing a great deal of making themselves available here in a forward direction, Brighton. Look at this, they're being pressed back. They've managed to move forwards through oh, now they're playing back again. Yeah, just... Oh, and that's a mistake. That's a big mistake. Olsen. And a quick 1-2 there, but dispossessed. Great defence by Brighton, but They need to get on their game in terms of like attacking play, making opportunities, moving into space and whatnot. Like this beautiful run down the side by, is it Seeker? Psyker? I'm going to say Seeker. And it's back with Seeker now that I've decided how I'm going to say her name. Pulls it back to Simmons. Oh, good defense. She looked like she was winding up maybe for a long shot there. And now the counter-attack potentially on. Red shirts slowly but surely joining. But all the blue and white shirts are back now and in full defense. And this is just a regular attempt at an attack now rather than a counter-attack. And this is, oh, down the left wing. Can she get there? She does. She great control as well. Stops it going out of play. Plays it back to Kerr. Threw into Enderby, who was basically just allowed to run through on goal, but the goalkeeper eventually dealt with it. And now to Simmons to Kirby. I'm trying to learn names as I go and not spend all my time just looking at the nameplate. So if I don't read out a lot of names, my apologies. And we get to half-time, 0-0. Let me know, by the way, in the comments. These are obviously 3-minute halves. Yeah, there's Fran Kirby. I definitely recognise her. We're doing 3-minute halves, but let me know in the comments if you think there's a better half length for more realistic sort of scorelines and expectations from the match. But there's been a couple of opportunities in this first half, so I don't think that there's been like absolutely nothing to report. So I don't think the half was necessarily too short. Best opportunity went to Holland, of course. Really should have converted that. Anyway, Brighton now attacking to the right from the kickoff. Seeker to Kirby. Nicely played. Oh, look at that through ball. Oh, but the finish was kind of lacking. But she was under a bit of pressure as well there. But good goalkeeping. Catch it and hold it. But straight distributed back to Brighton, but they weren't able to capitalise. And now it's back with the Liverpool keeper. Now here's Holland, who, for my money, has had the clearest opportunity to score in this match so far. Clark to Kerr. To Hobinger? I'd say it's probably Hobinger. Capox. Oh, given away by Brighton after defending well. And the right into the penalty area, but good clearance there. The keeper, bit indecisive there, and we're seeing some dancing from Mighty Red, I'm guessing is the name of that mascot. Lovely stuff. Now throw in for Liverpool on the far side. Poor throw in, but poor headed clearance as well, and it's back in Liverpool's possession. Here's Holland. Threads it through to Olsen. Oh, good defense. No, passes it back to Olsen. Big mistake, but they managed to clean up each other's mess once again. Now, can Brighton build some decent attacks? They've had a couple of opportunities on goal, but nothing, I would say, very clear cut. I think Liverpool have definitely had the Lionesses' share of this match in terms of attacking prowess so far. And a lot of the match being played in Brighton's half, for sure. Even when Brighton have the ball, there's a lot of high press from Liverpool, just stopping Brighton making good forward momentum very often. Yeah, look at this, playing back again. You're just playing for penalties, or like... It's a lovely training pitch, passing and moving, but not moving anywhere significant. Oh, good turn there. Now Simmons, but no, goes back to Minami. Hayes. Simmons again, in a slightly more attacking position, but nope, back to the defence again. I mean, the passing accuracy on both sides is phenomenal. Was that 92 and 96%? But like, Brighton, for all their 96% passing accuracy, have barely left their own half. Now, here we go. Are they going to try and build something now? Finally, here's Kirby. Oh, through into the penalty area, but there you go. As soon as they actually try and build something, Liverpool dispossess them. Happy to just sit back. Slightly high press, but not like really trying to take the ball back in the attacking third. Oh, look at that! Oh, another great opportunity, I think this time for Olsen. And again, I think you should be betting on the striker there. Not the best finishing. Hobinger off, O'Sullivan on for Liverpool, I believe. And then Simmons off, and we didn't get to see who was on. O'Connor floats in. Oh, it's a goal! Never going to get to find out who came on for Simmons. Oh no, it's still there. Nordam. But Jenna Clark with the goal from the corner in the 87th minute. And that's probably all she wrote, folks. That's probably Liverpool going through to the final, at least the EAFC 26 final. Let's have another look at that. Cross in, finds the head, heads it on, and then a low diving header. Nice and brave there. Boom. Redirects it from where the keeper thought it was going. And where it actually went was the back of the net. Very nice. I don't know whose manager that is, but he looks upset, so I'm going to guess Brighton. Jenna Clark with the probable decider. She seems very happy, and rightly so. Okay, Brighton. Need a sense of urgency here now. We've got, like, minimal time, a minute, and then whatever injury time there is to achieve something here. And they're just not playing with the urgency. And that's it. Game over. What they're doing, passing it back across their own halfway line, 91 minutes into the match and 1 goal down. No urgency. Liverpool, I think, deserve to win, just about. So I think 1-0, pretty fair. And poor Fran Kirby not going to see an FA Cup final, according to EAFC 26. But let's just jump right into the other semi-final now, shall we? Alright, and now to Stamford Bridge for Chelsea versus Manchester City, the other semi-final. The winners will go on to the final match of this video, the final, in fact, and challenge Liverpool and see who EAFC 26 thinks at this early stage, well, relatively early, it's semi-finals, but let's see who EAFC 26 thinks will win the whole damn thing. And we're playing with I have the ball set to random. I don't know why. I feel like it's more interesting to have just a different ball every time. Shrug. Like, and also I couldn't be bothered scrolling through all the balls looking for if there's an official women's FA Cup ball. Like, I don't know. And like, who cares? So I thought, yeah, put it on random. Okay, she's really having a staring contest with the cameraman there. Given the side eye, there was a bit of a wry smile there, as if to say, what are you filming me for? Right, Kerr, I recognise Kerr, and James, and Bronze. I recognise more names here for sure. Yeah, definitely recognise more names here. I didn't look at the subs bench names, I was doing a double check of the starting 11. Let's have a look at the City team. Do I recognise anyone on that team? Oh, is that Chloe, oh, what's her name? The England player, I recognise her, just from a person on the screen. Oh, maybe it's not. Am I thinking of someone else? Yep, no Chloe's there. Oh, Alex Greenwood I recognise, though. The name. Maybe that's who I thought it was. Who am I thinking of? Who's the She was very... She's blonde, always has her hair in a ponytail, like quite a light blonde hair. I'm sure her first name's Chloe. Obviously, not relevant, she's seemingly not in this video, but it's just bugging me now. England, I'm going to look her up. England footballer, Chloe Kelly. Chloe Kelly. Who does she play for these days? Anyway, Chelsea kick off. Left to right. And are looking to get the same result as Liverpool, who started their match kicking off left to right. By the way, the kit colours, not the best, honestly. A little bit of a kit clash, a little bit of a throwback on the Sims games. Like, you can tell the difference, but City's two colours were this, or just like black / navy blue. I'm not even sure which it was. And, like, I did consider putting Chelsea and City in their away kits. So, like, it'd be all white versus all black then. And I thought that'd clash less. But we can tell the difference here. It's not ideal, though, by any stretch. Apparently she plays for Arsenal currently, Chloe Kelly. So there you go. I thought I saw her, but clearly not. Anyway, City have the ball now. Approaching Chelsea's defensive third, but have gone back on themselves a bit. Here we go. Now they're going forwards. And look at this through the middle. Oh, intercepted. That would have been dangerous if that defender hadn't been well positioned then. Really dangerous. And now look at this. Look at this Chelsea with the counter-attack. Really nicely played so far. Pulls it back on the right wing. Oh, waited a bit long for that cross. Wait, was that a handball? I guess that's a handball just outside the penalty area that's been given here. And of course Liverpool scored their winning goal from a set piece, from a corner. And this is similar to a corner, but a bit more dangerous because they're a lot closer. And also further into the pitch, so there's a chance of trying to sneak a shot in, but I think they'll probably cross it. Crossing right to the far post, but headed clear. Not far though, only as far as Clapton. Is Lauren James, who I do know. Oh, no, never mind. City come away with the ball, but there's not many sky blue shirts going forwards at the moment, but they're looking to generate something, but the heat's been taken out of that counter-attack, I think, by Chelsea getting back faster than City got forward. But this attack's looking promising with Shaw. Oh, no, dispossessed. And now here's Bronze. Lucy Bronze? I think it's Lucy Bronze. Carpenter to Nuskin and Thompson. I'm trying to get names in. I don't really know names. I have to glance at the name bar every time. Captain, I guess. Cuthbert. It might be Captain or something. But she's back on the ball now. Here's James. I know her. Oh, and the ball's ping-ponging about, but City come away with it. Hasegawa to Benny. I don't know. Quite a few long names that I have to read properly, and they've already passed the ball away before I've like registered what it even says. Like that one, blind. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, going forwards with Hemp. Pulls it back, but it was predicted and well defended by Chelsea. But only cleared out as far as a City player who's going to play back in. There's Benny. Oh, nope, dispossessed. But still pressure being applied here. City pressing at this point. But Chelsea coming away with the ball nicely. Oh, almost ran it out of play there. I thought she had. Wait, maybe she had. Oh no, maybe it's half time. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. So, just like the previous semi-final, 0-0 at half-time. But this one feels a lot more even. No real clear-cut chances for either team. Chelsea with that free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. Maybe could have made more of that, but it wasn't a clear goal-scoring opportunity. It didn't even find a Chelsea head. So let's crack on with the second half. City kick off, now attacking left to right. Greenwood on the ball. Mia Dama. I don't know if you pronounce it like that. Some of these names, like, I don't even know how they're pronounced, so I apologise for any mispronunciations. James? No. Baltimore. Cuthbert. Oh, back to James. Into the penalty area. Nice turn. Taking everyone on. Kerr. Oh, she's hit the woodwork. I don't believe it. City get off lightly there. That probably should have been a goal. Really well worked by James and found Kerr. He should have converted. Baltimore on the left now. Crosses it in. Oh, over the head of, I assume, Kerr again. But it's back in Chelsea's possession in a dangerous position. Here's James. Nope, dispossessed. Well defended by City that time. Just about. Just about. But City have looked under the cosh in this second half so far. And Chelsea back on the ball. City not really getting any control over possession at the moment. It's been all Chelsea. Here's Thompson. Carpenter. Oh, great cross! Heads it wide. Is that Kerr again? She needs to convert one of these chances. Someone, I missed the name, coming off. Kayla Walsh coming on for Chelsea, I believe. Oh, Blind killed Brown. There you go, got there in the end. And Lohman on. I managed to say her name as she was going off. Berman off for Chelsea, for Kayla Walsh. And now, City, maybe with a chance to actually build an attack. They actually have possession of the ball. Nicely spread out wide to Greenwood. Back inside to Hemp. Dispossessed. Now Chelsea going to try and rebuild something. City trying to... Oh, they've got... I was about to say trying to regain their shape, but never mind. They regain possession. Even better. Now here's Hemp. Down the left wing. Tries crossing it in. That's going to be a corner. Now captain off. Canarid on? Canarid? No idea. Welcome anyway. Oh my god. Benet. Someone off. For City. And that corner is it reaches the head of the City player but goes straight over. Oh, that random woman, that was actually the coach. I thought it was just a random woman in the crowd because of where she was sat. She's just side-eyeing the camera. Right, Benet off. And Caroline Nicoli on. I think that was the other two names, actually. It was weirdly presented like they were 3 surnames for Benet, though. Anyway, Carpenter. Forward to Thompson. Attacking down that right wing. They've had more success down the left so far, have Chelsea, but that's not to say the right side haven't been showing their support. But, oh, and they've regained possession now, high up the pitch. Thompson to Canarid. Holds off the defender. Oh, nice turn. No, just tried to be a bit too fancy. Probably needed to pull the trigger and take a shot there, even if it wasn't ideal. It's better than no shot. But Chelsea back on the ball already. Hemp gave it away that time. Oh, and City, great doubling up by the defenders there. It looks like Caroline Nicoli is like all her surname, like double-barreled or whatever. Oh, look at this attack by City, though. This is against the run of play. Great save. Great save. Questions asked of the Chelsea goalkeeper and well and truly answered. Baltimore off. Charles on for Chelsea. Meanwhile, on the City side of things, Kasparij off. And was that Sam Coffey? It only came up for a fraction of a second there. Oh! Into the side netting. Again, City looking dangerous from set pieces. There's 2 corners that could have been really bad for Chelsea. I'd forgotten already whose manager she is. And it was Sam Coffey. Right, anyway. Carpenter. Cuthbert, Chelsea trying to build from the back. Here's Charles, freshly on off the substitutes bench. Forwards to Nusken. Kerr. Oh, nice! Dribbling there by Kerr. Oh, she's maybe gone a bit far on her own. No, but she's found Cuthbert. Trying to be fancy in that penalty area and gets dispossessed eventually. Bit too much sort of fancy stuff, I think, from Chelsea here in the opponent's penalty box. Maybe need to pull the trigger a bit more eagerly. But 0-0 at full time. It's time for some extra time. So, they switch ends again. Chelsea kicking off. Weirdly risky lofted pass there, but it didn't cost them anything, so it's fine. But yeah, Chelsea now attacking left to right. Each team has 15 minutes in this direction, 15 minutes in the other. If we're still at a deadlock at the end of those 30 minutes total, we'll go to penalties to determine who reaches the final against Liverpool. Oh, great play. Nope, never mind. Well intercepted by City in the end. There was some nice one-touch passing by the Chelsea attack force there. Now Greenwood. Back to Knack. Was she always on? I don't think I've seen that name before. Maybe some subs were made at full time. And I just didn't spot them. Here's Coffey. She was definitely a sub. So was Lohman. And so was Caroline Nicoli. All those substitutes teaming up on the right-hand side. But Chelsea dispossess and are now coming forwards. Cuthbert. There's Charles. Inside. Oh, to Canarid. And I'll tell you what, on 3-minute halves, 15 minutes, it's not very long at all. Just 1 minute of play in each direction. We're likely to get penalties here. But there's still another 15 minutes to go. Let's see what happens. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Except for Chelsea kicking off, because that's what City are meant to do. Let's go. Let's try and get a result. Both teams probably don't want to do penalties. Like, who wants to take part in a penalty shootout, really? Like, so maybe we'll see both teams really going for it here. Some open, flowing football for this last 15 minutes. Whoa, almost intercepted that pass across the pitch, but Chelsea remain in possession. James Charles. Oh, God. Cancel Chelsea. But the City goalkeeper grabs the ball, thankfully, there. But City already giving the ball away to Chelsea here. Was that offside? Was it? Oh, it was. It was offside. I was like, it looked like it might have been offside. Yeah, there we go. Only just, actually. It looked more offside. Yeah, it looked more offside than it was at first glance. So, play brought back. Bit of respite for City. Now they've got to try and build an attack from the back here. Chelsea really pressing, despite us being nearly 2 hours into this match. Applying pressure right up the pitch. But City come away with it. Oh, I don't know if going backwards was the right move there. Yeah, we're gonna get penalties. There's no way. Okay. So, penalty shootout. How exciting. How exciting. Right now. Oh, what the hell? Why is that ball floating? Why? Let's go, penalties. Okay. Kerr steps up first. Take the first penalty of the shootout. Converts it convincingly. And now, Greenwood, the captain. Wow! Like a bullet. Up next, Lauren James. Yeah, no issue. Two goalkeepers in a row, barely even moved. Mia Damer. Sorry, I don't know how to say her name. But she knows how to convert a penalty. She even knocked a water bottle over. Now, Thompson. Oh, sends the keeper the wrong way. Cool, calm and collected. Caroline Nicoli. Ooh, keeper made a good effort at that, but couldn't quite reach it. Great penalty. Cuthbert. Sends the keeper the wrong way. And we are 4-3. Knack. Or Nark, I don't know. Wow, this penalty shootout might go forever. No one's looking like missing. Bronze. 5 for 5 for Chelsea. So all the pressure on this one now. You miss this, Coffee. And City are out and Chelsea are through. Let's see what happens. Oh, keeper went the right way. Managed to headbutt the post, but still didn't reach it. Canarid. Converts. So it's sudden death now. Yeah, if Hemp misses this one, it's all over again. And likewise, if the Chelsea player misses and then the City player converts, it's all over as well. Sudden death. Great penalty. I mean, it wasn't like convincingly in the corner, but it was powerful. Right, bright. 6-6 this shootout is. Straight down the middle. That's a bold strategy at this point in a penalty shootout. Fowler next. Fowler, I hardly know her. Oof. But she definitely knows how to convert a penalty. Now, Charles for Chelsea. 7-7. Not even been a hint of someone missing one. Even the ones where the keeper's gone the right way and dove well have still not felt like they were close. Lohman for the City. Nice. Sent the keeper completely the wrong way. Walsh. Converts. This could go on for a long, long time. 9-8 is wild. What's that name? Wahabi? Wahabi? Oof. Keeper didn't even really move. Bjorn. We're nearly through the entire team. This is the last outfield player for Chelsea. Down the middle again. And this is the final outfield player, Rose. Or Rose, maybe, but I'm just going to say Rose. For City. And then we're into goalkeepers taking penalties territory. Oof. Good finish. And now the goalies, Hampton. versus Yamashita. Oh, that's the first one I felt like could have been saved. And now they switch roles. Yamashita has to score against Hampton to keep City in this. And then what do we do? Do we just go back to the start? I've never seen this. This is wild. Oh, it's been saved! We're not going to find out what happens. Hampton, the hero, saves the 11th penalty for Manchester City, having a score of 11-10. Absolutely wild penalty shootout. Insane stuff. I've never seen anything like that. Never. And we're going to get a replay of that, of Yamashita's pain. Not the ideal penalty, but still a great save. Got the right direction, big dive. Still a hard penalty to save, honestly. Nice height for her, though. Anyway, Chelsea advance. So, yeah. Let's get into that final, shall we? Alright, there's the Liverpool locker room. All the shirts ready for this FA Cup final women's edition. I said that weird. I had to add something on the end. It didn't sound like the end of a sentence. It sounded like like there was a follow-on. Yeah, but the FA Cup the women's FA Cup final. It's time. Chelsea got thrown penalties in a wild penalty shootout in EA FC 26 law, and Liverpool scraped through 87th minute goal from a corner to be here in the final at Wembley. Definitely managed to set the right stadium this time. I don't know if I was wrong first. I don't know if St. Helens Stadium is in the game for the first match, but oh well, here we are. There is a coach of a team for sure. I'm pretty sure standing there, that's what he is. Don't know who though. Alright, so the teams line up. Presumably the same as for the semis, because this is just in kickoff mode. Well, that looks familiar. And it's not the goalkeeper, it's the striker that doesn't have a face. I read that, the first match, I read that board completely upside down, because she was just in the penalty area, like in the 6-yard box. I was like, oh, that's the goalie. But no, I know now that Olsen is up front, so I know now that the faceless figure on the lineup screen is, in fact, the striker. Interestingly, the default kit settings put Chelsea in white, even though I don't really see red and blue as a big clash. I guess colour blindness is a thing, and maybe red and blue do really clash. Like, but I feel like everyone's home kit should just be dark and everyone's away kit should just be white. So, like, because surely if we're accounting for colourblind, like, I'm all for inclusivity, but if we're accounting for colourblindness, most colours clash to some people, right? And I think red and blue is quite rare. I don't know, maybe I'm misinformed. Again, let me know in the comments. Always happy to learn. But like, yeah, I just like, maybe this is a position of privilege, not being colourblind. I don't know. Anyway, Liverpool kick off, left to right, FA Cup final. Who will lift the trophy, and will they do it in normal time? Let's find out. Down the left with their first attempt at an attack, but they've pulled it back. But they're still moving forward somewhat positively, somewhat. Kind of getting a bit stuck in midfield. Distributed out to the left wing now. That's helpful. Now Capox, Kerr, Capox. Wait, there's a Kerr on each team, right? Isn't the striker for Chelsea Kerr as well? Yep, there she is. Oh, look at that. What a great ball by Kerr. And captain is through. And it's 1-0. Less than 10 minutes in by a few seconds. And Chelsea have the lead, having failed to score in open play in the entire semi-final. Only took them 10 minutes in the final. And Liverpool, having not conceded at all in the semi-final, it only took them 10 minutes to be completely undone by a great through ball by Kerr. And a great finish by Captain. Could be any of them. EI is quite a vague spelling in terms of pronunciation. Depends on language and just also pronunciation within language. Anyway, 1-0 to Chelsea. That's the main point here. So Liverpool under the cosh from the start at this point. Hobinger coming forward. Or Hobinger maybe as well. Kerr, the other Kerr. Oh, not as dangerous with the passing as Chelsea's Kerr. Now James picks up the ball on the left wing, and Chelsea have a spring in their step now. Look at that, lofted through ball to Kerr, very nicely played. Pulled back to Cuthbert. Oh, but dispossessed, and now counter-attack opportunity for Liverpool in. Not many Chelsea bodies back. They've got to keep going forwards. No, they've been stopped. They had to keep that forward momentum going there. They've been denied it, and now Chelsea have bodies back behind the ball. Kerr to Capox. I'm just guessing how to pronounce a lot of these names. Apologies. Maybe I should have kept the commentary on so they could teach me how to say names. Carpenter. Kerr. Oh, through ball. Oh, almost a second assist. If that had reached her target, that would have almost certainly been another goal and a second assist for Kerr. But 'twas not to be. The Liverpool defence dealt with it well. Now, Clark. Playing it forwards to Olsen. Oh, lofted to the left wing. Capox plays through Enderby. Back to Capox. Oh, dispossessed by Bronze. And now Thompson comes away with the ball. Captain, the goal scorer. I'm going to say her name differently every single time I say it, aren't I? Here's Kerr, the assister. Here's Kerr again. Oh, that was a poor pass. There's a Liverpool player right in the path of that. She should have seen that. Oh, but dispossessed. Back to Kerr. Oh, Nusken. James now. Inside to Kerr. Oh, plays it back to Nusken. To Kerr. Oh, is that a handball? Apparently not. Apparently that was a legitimate block, but that was risky biscuits for Liverpool there. Almost 2 goals down. But a great block by whichever defender that was. Holland, who had the very clear opportunity early in the first half of the semi-final, didn't end up regretting missing it. But now, half-time, 1-0 to Chelsea. 1 goal, 1 attempt. Can't say fairer than tot. Let's get on with the second half, shall we? Alright, Chelsea start this second half. 1 goal up, Liverpool with it all to do, even to get us to extra time at this stage. Chelsea aren't going to rest on their laurels. Look at this, attacking down the right immediately with Carpenter and Thompson. Back to Carpenter, inside to Kerr. Oh, Carpenter! Look at the determination! Whoa, if that had been a striker, rather than, I think, a right-back, that might have been 2-0. Mia Enderby comes off for Liverpool. Denise O'Sullivan on. And Canavid's coming on for the goal scorer, captain. What an early point to take off your goal scorer. Chelsea with the cross in from the corner, but cleared away. It found the Chelsea head, but didn't go anywhere. But yeah, such determination from damn, what was her name? Trying to spot her, but they're not playing down the right side. Liverpool, play down the left, would you, so I can see that person's name. Anyway, Hobinger, being pressured by James, but got away. Liverpool really, really struggling here to build any momentum at the moment and get into Chelsea's defensive third at all. Carpenter, that's her name. She had great determination to nearly score a second goal for Chelsea. Bonner. Liverpool have not moved the ball forward in any significant way in this entire half. Right, they've crossed the halfway line. That's a good start. Nope, never mind. They're back. They're back. Like, I understand being patient with your build, but to avoid extra time and possibly penalties, you need 2 goals in, like, 24 minutes. So, like, crack on. No. And also, the more passing you do, the more, like, room for error there is to eventually be dispossessed and you haven't made any forward progress. Like, Chelsea dispossessed them already on the halfway line because they've played the entirety of the second half in their own half. Now, Canarid playing quick 1-2 football with Cuthbert. Oh, look at that. That was very nicely done, but well defended. Well defended. And now Kerr for Liverpool. To Clark. Woodham. Kerr. Clark. Passing accuracy for both teams, phenomenal. Liverpool, was that 98%? Here's Olsen. The 98% doesn't win you matches. You've got to score goals. And now this is good attacking. O'Sullivan on the left. Here we go. Olsen, dispossessed. Good defence by Chelsea. It was promising for Liverpool, but they've got less than 10 minutes left. But you can see, we saw in the first half how a goal can be scored in less than 10 minutes. But Chelsea determined not to do that, with the advantage now from that wonky looking tackle. Now Chelsea looking to put this one away. This would be insurmountable! And that is indeed what it is. Canarid, the substitute, who I believe came on for the original goal scorer, which is just, I mean, I question that substitution. And yet now look at me with egg on my face. 2-0 to Chelsea, and they are almost certainly winning the Women's FA Cup on EAFC 26. There's no way back for Liverpool now, surely. They need urgency galore here. They need to score 2 minutes ago, is what they need. Kerr was booked in delay for that tackle that the advantage was played from, that led to the goal, by the way, so great choice by the referees. Now, out on the right wing, can Liverpool claw one back? They need to get a cross in ASAP. Nope, never mind, dispossessed, and surely the full-time whistle, yeah, is going to blow, and Chelsea are your Women's FA Cup champions, according to EAFC 26. Let me know in the comments if you think that's what's going to happen. I'm guessing that woman's the Chelsea coach, otherwise what's she doing now? She's the City coach. And the man must, by process of elimination, be the Liverpool coach. Anyway, yeah, let me know in the comments if you think this is how the FA Cup will play out. Or if not, what do you think is going to happen? Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new here. If this video does well, my women's football stuff generally does quite well on the channel, so if it does, I'll do more of it for sure. So yeah, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been PokÉBEZA, you've been amazing, and I'll see you next time.